What is going on to you, Cancer Crabs? You have the Six of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, which is Cancer Crabs, and the Fool. All right, so these three cards right here are all about you. You're breaking all the rules. You Cancer Crabs are breaking the rules in the sense that you're going to get to know somebody the way you want to. Okay, enough of this rat race crap. You know, listening to certain things and guidelines, a particular set of rules. A lot of you Cancers are realizing that if a person is judging you based upon what kind of shoes you have, you know, if you have a Rolex around your wrist, all that other type of stuff, if a person is judging you based upon really stupid reasons, a lot of you Cancers realize that that's not really the type of person that you would want to hang out with anyway. The Six of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, because it has to be reciprocated, right? You know, there's, you know, let's just say if you did turn up with those things, it would be for nothing. And that's what the Fool represents. You understanding where to put emphasis, right? What's important to you, and to let go of things that are not really so important. Because at the end of the day, a person can have a Rolex and cash, pull up in a limousine. The limousine could be rented. The chains could be rented. The Rolex can be rented. All of that's clothes can be rented. All of that stuff can be rented. A house can be rented. You know what I mean? A mansion can be rented. A person could be staying at an Airbnb right now. You know what I mean? And you're looking for substance. You're looking for character. If you and a person can actually get along well. And guess what? Because of it now, you have the World and the Ace of Cups. Your whole world is open to you a little bit more now because you have a bigger pool of options to choose from. See, the thing is, Cancer, is that whenever it is that you have people that essentially just set up situations where it's always about like what other people and what society says is attractive, you really limit your pool. You really limit it. And what I mean when I say you limit it is because a person is so caught up with the idea of looking for a particular person that fits this stereotype, this archetype, right? That they are prejudging people that may have substance, may have real power, real value. You know, like for instance, right? It's this 6 foot, like nothing under 6 feet. It's like Floyd Mayweather is 5'7". Floyd Mayweather is my height. Conor McGregor is 5'9", who is a Cancer Crab. You know, I said this before. Mike Tyson is 5'10". Like some of the most valuable, like Napoleon Bonaparte is 5'7". He's my height. Like Bruce Lee is 5'7". Some of the most important people are not going to live up to the stereotype. So this ideology of, oh, such, it's like, do people really understand what it is that they're asking for? And if they, and I'm sure they do. And that's why they sound stupid. So a lot of you Cancers realize this. And the Three of Swords is, it's kind of heartbreaking on their end that they'll never give you a chance. But it really is their loss. That's what the Three of Swords is. The High Priestess and the Eight of Pentacles represents, but you Cancer Crabs can't really do anything about that. It's up to you to go find someone that actually is a good match for you, and understand that if you are a good match with this person, are they best for you as well? The High Priestess, a High Priestess also represents, don't let other people in your own business. See, the problem sometimes with you Cancer Crabs is a lot of y'all can do great things, and a lot of y'all can manifest a lot of the things that y'all want fairly quickly. I don't know how y'all do it. I be hanging out with you Cancer Crabs to find out, to learn something from y'all, to really understand y'all a little bit better. And I've told Cancer Crabs, I've told some Cancer women that I know that I knew that I used to talk to this straight to their face and over the phone. You know, I told them what it was. Like, yeah, I think there's something to learn from y'all. Yeah, I do it. Yup. Yep, I think there's something to learn from everybody. So I don't know how y'all do it, but y'all do it like that, super fast. And the thing about you cancers is that, but sometimes y'all can end up letting some people up in your business, and that can end up squandering it. You know what I mean? So the Five of Cups, and it creates some form of regret that you let some people in your business, right? That you shouldn't have. But also the Five of Cups also represents, the Five of Cups and the Death card represents, but you have to learn to let go of the regret that you felt of not necessarily working out with any of the people that you chose. And it's okay. It's okay. Let's clarify the High Priestess. It's okay, because you have other options because of the fact that you're letting go of society's, norms of what they think attractive is. So let's clarify the High Priestess. Nine of Cups, Nine of Wands, Four of Swords, Five of Swords. The Nine of Cups and the Nine of Wands represents your confidence is high, that you'll actually be able to find someone new. The Nine of Wands represents, and you should feel good about that, because your confidence, ultimately, your confidence really should feel high, okay? The Nine of Wands represents, it can take a little bit of time. You have to essentially shoot your shot in the sense of you have to do some approaching, okay? So if you have a little bit of fear when it comes, or apprehension when it comes to approaching people, like it is, I said before, closed mouths don't get fed. So if you don't get accustomed to approaching, you've made it that much harder on yourself, right? And for you, a lot of you Cancer crabs are attractive anyway. So like a lot of the Cancer crab women that I know are very attractive anyway. So, I mean, it really shouldn't be too hard for you to get your foot in the door, at least to have somebody listen to what you have to say. The Four of Swords and the Five of Swords, however, is about you Cancers also. And don't worry about, if a person and you don't mesh well. That's one thing that so many Cancers and just really everyone is so caught up with when they're inexperienced. It's the rejection part. It's like, listen, you got to understand that busted people, like you could be on point, and busted people, when I say busted, I mean dysfunctional people who really are down bad will tell you no and try to make it seem like they're so on point. So you have to understand to not take rejection so personally, Now, whenever it is that, I would go up to somebody on the street and say, hey, what's going on with you or whatnot, try to talk to them. They would tell me no. I'm like, all right, because what exactly are they looking for at this point? They're looking for what the game says that they should be looking for. And I'm like, well, if that's the case, then I know that this is not Mrs. Right. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel.